Morning. It's Ross, Franklin County Forage. Got 180 bales on the trailer here. I'm gonna take over to Dad's. We're gonna get it put in the barn, and we'll probably be doing some raking and possibly do a little bit of baling today at Dad's. I've got a meeting I have to be at this evening for church, so I can't work real late today, but I'm gonna do everything I can to help Dad get some of his hay put up, and then we'll finish everything up tomorrow. It's supposed to rain tomorrow evening, so we have to get everything up tomorrow. But there's the load, 5 high on edge. There's 36 bales in a tier, 180 bales on there. I like it. We made it successfully. It rode really well. We're gonna run back. We're gonna get Dad's hay raked so it can be drying. Then we're gonna run this down to the old house. The grapple's already down there. We'll take the tractor down there and get this unloaded down there, and then we'll be ready to bale Dad's hay as soon as it gets dry enough. Some twine in. We're using 9600 170. This is the feet in the roll and the whole bale bundle, and that there's the knot strength. This is bale guard. This is some TSC stuff I got on sale a while back, a couple years ago. We'll set these in here and then we'll tie them together. A quick update. We did not end up unloading my trailer. I took it down, backed it in the barn, left it. That's that. But we're headed back here to Baler with the New Holland 276 and the Kubota M125X. All right, just starting her up. There goes nothing. Tension the feeder bar chain a little bit. We got this set close. I'll have to do some fine-tune adjustments there. So far, not off to a good start. As you can see behind me, having trouble with the right knotter. The knots won't come off the bill. Probably half, I'd say half of the bales. But when it does tie a knot, the knots look really good. You know, usually if you got a problem, the knot will have something wrong with it, even when it does tie. Alright guys, the one trip up to the house, probably 20 missed bales. We've got some bales on the ground. See the line of them there, all the way over to here. Next up is that one. So we sharpened the knife. It was a little bit dull, but that really shouldn't have been causing the problem. And we had more problems after we sharpened it. So I adjusted the twine finger or tucker finger timing on that one, advanced it slightly. So far we haven't missed since then. I don't mean we're not going to miss, but time will tell. Just kind of hanging out with him here. The bales are much more square. We adjusted the leftmost. Oh, there's one there that's missed. Let's see what it looks like up here. All right, guys, so I have to go. I'm leaving Dad to it. We baled several bales here on a stretch without missing any. Of course, now he'll probably start it up and miss the first one, but we sharpened the knife. I already told you that. I adjusted the tucker finger, and it's doing a little bit of different stuff now. It's some really funky stuff, actually. I'll go into more detail later. I just hope that Dad doesn't have too much more trouble. If he does, I think he's probably just gonna drop the square baler, get the round baler, and just roll it up and not worry about it. Woo! All right, I will catch you guys later, and I'll let you know what ended up happening and how we did. Good evening, guys. It is the next day. Dad was missing a bunch of bales yesterday. He ended up getting, I don't even know how many, because obviously he missed a bunch. Counter said 120, 119. I think he probably only had 80 or 90. Dad's been round baling this. He's got 2 windrows left. Looks like he's plugged. We're gonna go see what's going on. But I came back with the baler. I made some adjustments to it. It seemed to be knotting pretty good. Then I missed 2 bales. And in my adjustments, I just kind of started taking some stuff apart. And I think the problem we're having is wear. It's just, there's wear on the twine disc, drive pinion, there's wear in the knotter stack, there's just wear. You can kind of do some adjustments and get it to tie. You know, it may not be perfect, but anyways, and I could do that, but it would always consistently miss, you know, it might tie 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it'd miss a couple. And it might tie 2, 3, 4, 5, and miss a couple. I just baled 25 bales here without missing a single one. This is how I always check if it's related to wear. Now, if it's completely plumb wore out, it won't make a difference. It ain't ever gonna tie. But I idled the tractor down, and I ran it. The RPM, the tack didn't work on this tractor, but I'm gonna guess I ran the PTO at maybe 400 RPMs, maybe even a little bit less. And I didn't miss a single knot running at that speed. If you run it at full speed, you start missing them. So that tells me it's wear. There's things just get so much slop that whenever it ties, it's just not a good thing. So that tells me it is wear. We're gonna have to buy some parts. We're gonna have to do some work to it. Let's see what Dad's got going on. First time we've ever had issues with starting a bale. May just be getting wear on those starter rolls. See what happens here. Look at that, it's coming right off the top. So what it's doing is, instead of the bale coming in against the belts and it starting to roll, it's actually coming in, hitting the belts and shooting right straight up the belts, right between the belt and the sledge roller. And we've never had that ever happen. Never had any issues with this baler starting a bale, ever. We've baled straw with it, we've baled stemmy stuff, which is what this is. This is stemmy stuff, but this is, never seen that before. It just shoots out the top like the guys are Old Faithful. Hopefully it ain't old, don't turn into Old Faithful. All right, here we go. We're actually getting in a different windrow here. Maybe the way the hays land has an effect. I think he ought to slow down, but he's gonna hit her hard here, I think. It's going. I think. But he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Unless there's something over the hill there. 8 bales This will be number 9. I got 25 square bales, so end up with 10 or better bales here, which will be equivalent to 200 square bales. And this is probably 3 acres or so, somewhere around in there. So that's not too bad. Beautiful. Now, is it going to keep going or is it going to stop? Oh yeah. Okay, he's going to the other end. He's going to turn around and come down this way. Maybe that'll make a difference. Anyways, like I said, we have to get these square bales picked up. He may go ahead and move some of these round bales off too, but we have to get the square bales out. It's supposed to rain tonight. All right, let's see if we can get these plunks sucked up here. Not generally a problem if the bale is rolling, but this here's a big old plump right here. Got most of it. Just had a little bit of ran on with the tire. Dad's getting his truck. We're going to throw these 22 bales on his truck. Get him up here. He's probably just going to back them in here. We're going to call it quits for the night. And we got some cool evenings, nights coming up. We're going to unload the wagon on his truck then, here shortly.